37 celebrities who died in freak accidents. On June 7, 2024, the world received shocking news. Tony Knight, a beloved actor and comedian, died in a freak accident at the Rock and Cars Festival in Lavore, France. A sudden gust of wind snapped a large branch from a tree, striking him directly. He died instantly, leaving fans heartbroken. Knight was just 54 years old. Our journey into the world of freak accidents begins in the early days of Hollywood. Martha Mansfield, a rising star, was on the set of her latest film when her costume ignited by a stray cigarette. Despite efforts to save her, Martha succumbed to her injuries, marking a dark day in Hollywood history. Isadora Duncan, a name synonymous with grace and innovation in dance, met an ending as dramatic as her performances. In 1927, Duncan's long silk scarf became entangled with the rear wheel of an open-top car, snapping her neck instantly. The world mourned the tragic loss of a dance pioneer. The world of music was shaken on October 1, 1949. Buddy Clark, a voice that charmed millions, was silenced in a tragic plane crash. Despite the pilot's desperate attempts, the plane crashed near Visalia, California, claiming all lives on board. February 3, 1959, a date forever etched in music history as the day the music died. This day witnessed the tragic loss of three music icons, Buddy Holly, Ritchie Valens, and J.P. Richardson, in a plane crash. Shortly after takeoff, the plane crashed into an Iowa cornfield, instantly killing all on board. Mark Frett, known for his role in Zabriskie Point, met a tragic end on September 27, 1975. A routine weightlifting session turned fatal when a 150-pound barbell slipped and crushed his windpipe. The accident sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Keith Relf, former lead vocalist for the Yardbirds, died in a freak accident on May 12, 1976. While practicing in his basement studio, Relf was fatally electrocuted by a faulty amplifier. His passion for music led to his demise. Jack Cassidy, a charismatic actor and singer, met a tragic end on December 12, 1976. Cassidy fell asleep on his couch while smoking, and a lit cigarette ignited a fire that engulfed his apartment. The fire claimed his life. Claude François, a French pop icon, met a shocking end on March 11, 1978, in his own home. While attempting to change a light bulb in his bathroom, François was fatally electrocuted by a faulty fixture. His energetic performances and catchy tunes were silenced forever, leaving fans in mourning. Charles McGraw, known for his tough guy roles, met a tragic end on July 29, 1980. In a bizarre accident, McGraw fell through a glass shower door at his home, sustaining fatal injuries. His sudden and unexpected death shocked Hollywood deeply. Steve Peregrine Took, a founding member of the psychedelic folk band T-Rex, met a bizarre and tragic end on October 27, 1980. At a party, Took choked to death on a cocktail cherry. A seemingly innocuous treat proved fatal. Victor Sen Yung, best known for his role as Hop Sing on Bonanza, died on October 31, 1980. Yung was a victim of a silent killer, a gas leak. The leak, undetected until it was too late, claimed his life. William Holden, a Hollywood legend, met a tragic and untimely end on November 12, 1981. Holden slipped and fell, striking his head on a bedside table, leading to his death. The fall proved fatal, marking the end of an era in Hollywood history. Boris Sagal, a prolific director, met a tragic end on May 22, 1981. Sagal walked into the tail rotor blades of a helicopter while filming in Oregon, sustaining fatal injuries. Vic Morrow, a veteran actor, met his untimely end during the filming of Twilight Zone the movie on July 23, 1982. A series of errors led to a horrific helicopter accident. The crash killed Morrow and two child actors. John Eric Hexum, a rising star, met a tragic end on October 18, 1984. Hexam playfully pointed a prop gun at his head and pulled the trigger, unaware it contained a blank. The force of the discharge caused a massive brain hemorrhage. Roy Kinnear, a beloved British character actor, met a tragic end on September 19, 1988. Kinnear fell from his horse while filming The Return of the Musketeers. He died the next day from his injuries. Olive Thomas, a radiant beauty of the silent film era, met a tragic end on September 10, 1920. Thomas ingested bichloride of mercury while staying at the Hotel Ritz in Paris. The circumstances surrounding her death remain shrouded in mystery. Grace Kelly, an American actress turned Princess of Monaco, met a tragic end on September 13, 1982. Kelly's car veered off a steep, winding road and plunged down a mountainside. She suffered severe injuries and died the following day. Joe Spinell, a character actor, met a gruesome end on January 13, 1989. Spinell slipped and fell in his bathroom, severing an artery in his arm on broken glass. He was found dead in his Manhattan apartment. Jeff Porcaro, the legendary drummer for Toto, died on August 5, 1992. Porcaro suffered a heart attack while working in his garden. His death shocked fans and fellow musicians. Butterfly McQueen, best known for her role as Prissy in Gone with the Wind, met a tragic end on December 22, 1995. A kerosene heater malfunctioned, sparking a fire that engulfed her home. McQueen suffered severe burns and died from her injuries. John Denver, the beloved singer-songwriter, met a tragic end on October 12, 1997. Denver's experimental aircraft crashed into Monterey Bay, California, killing him. His love for flying proved fatal. Tragedy struck the Kennedy family on December 31, 1997. Michael Kennedy died in a skiing accident in Aspen, Colorado, after colliding with a tree. His death added another chapter to the Kennedy family's history of tragedy. Sonny Bono, one half of the iconic singing duo Sonny and Cher, met a tragic end on January 5, 1998. Bono collided with a tree while skiing at the Heavenly Ski Resort near Lake Tahoe, California. He died instantly, leaving behind a lasting legacy in both entertainment and politics. Natasha Richardson, a talented actress, met a tragic end on March 18, 2009. Richardson suffered a fatal head injury while skiing at Mont Tremblant Resort in Quebec, Canada. She never regained consciousness and died from an epidural hematoma. Payne Stewart, a charismatic golfer, died on October 25, 1999. Stewart's private jet lost cabin pressure, incapacitating everyone on board. The aircraft eventually crashed in a field in South Dakota. Earl Anthony, a legend in the world of bowling, met a tragic end on August 14, 2001. Anthony suffered a fatal heart attack after falling downstairs at a bowling alley. His death shocked the bowling community. The world mourned the loss of Steve Irwin, the beloved crocodile hunter, on September 4, 2006. Irwin was pierced in the chest by a stingray barb while filming a documentary. The barb penetrated his heart, causing fatal injuries. Ola Brunkert, former drummer for ABBA, met a tragic end on March 16, 2008. Brunkert fell through a glass door in his dining room, sustaining severe cuts to his throat. His death shocked ABBA fans and fellow musicians. Mark the Bird Fidrich, a charismatic pitcher, met a tragic end on April 13, 2009. Fidrich's clothing became entangled in his truck's power takeoff shaft, causing fatal injuries. Glenn Shadix, known for his role as Otho in Beetlejuice, met a tragic end on September 7, 2010. Shadix fell in his kitchen, hit his head, sustaining fatal injuries. He was found dead in his Birmingham, Alabama home. Paul Walker, star of the Fast and Furious franchise, died in a car crash on November 30, 2013. Walker was a passenger in a Porsche Carrera GT driven by his friend, Roger Rodas. The car lost control and crashed, killing both Walker and Rodas. Paul Walker, star of the Fast and Furious franchise, died in a car crash on November 30, 2013. Walker was a passenger in a Porsche Carrera GT driven by his friend, Roger Rodas. The car lost control and crashed, killing both Walker and Rodas. Anton Yelchin, known for his role as Pavel Chekhov in Star Trek, died in a freak accident on June 19, 2016. Yelchin was found pinned between his Jeep Grand Cherokee and a brick pillar. The vehicle had rolled back, trapping him. Barbara Weldons, a rising star in the French folk music scene, died on July 19, 2017. Weldons was electrocuted on stage during a performance at a festival in Goudron, France. Her death was due to a faulty electrical connection. Cliff Simon, best known for his role as Bial in Stargate SG-1, died in a kiteboarding accident on March 9, 2021. Simon collided with another kiteboarder in Topanga, California. He succumbed to his injuries. Bob Saget, best known for his role as Danny Tanner on Full House, died on January 9, 2022. Saget suffered accidental head trauma, likely from a fall, at the Ritz-Carlton, Orlando. His death shocked fans and fellow comedians. Gaspard Ulliel, a French actor, died in a skiing accident on January 19, 2022. Ulliel collided with another skier in the French Alps, suffering head trauma. He died from his injuries. As we reflect on these tragic stories, we are reminded of the fragility of life and the unpredictable nature of fate. These individuals, each brilliant in their fields, faced unforeseen and heartbreaking ends, leaving behind legacies that inspire. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.